Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is me again, MoneyMind. If you're new to this channel, please click the subscribe button and the like button so that you can help this channel to grow. In this video, I would like to share to you the 5 reasons why I choose to buy NEO stock and my intention to hold it long term for 10 to 20 years or until my retirement as the need arises. First, improved fundamentals. NEO, on its most recent quarter, has a year-on-year growth of 147%, meanwhile, increasing its vehicle margin to 9.7% from December 2019 of negative 10%, while surpassing its revenue guidance of having gross profit margin of 5% when having an 8.42% of gross profit margin in most recent quarter compared to December 2019 of negative 15%. Meanwhile, its earnings per share is improved 100%, having negative 1.15 in the most recent quarter while having negative 3.23 earnings per share in December 31, 2019. Year to date, it has a 1.63 negative earnings per share compared to Tesla's 0.56 in the most recent quarter. So as we can see, it's not too far that NEO could reach that positive earnings per share level. Noting that the year-to-date gross profit margin is 3%. Their revenue guidance is very promising to reach a double-digit gross profit margin this year. Management effectiveness, a measure of how efficiently the management was able to manage the corporate assets. On the most recent quarter, NEO has negative 5%, a total improvement from negative 79% in December 31, 2019. As well as its return on equity is improved 100% from negative 125% to negative 64% in the most recent quarter. What I love on this company as well is being a global startup, a new company, to being only 6 years in the industry, having a current ratio of 1.16 compared to Tesla's 1.25 on their most recent quarter. Though the debt-to-equity ratio of NEO is very high at 3.91 at the most recent quarter, but it signals to us that actually NEO has the ability to generate external financing, that is, the banks and other investment community trust them. Meanwhile, its total assets or total liabilities, or what we call as total ratio, to determine how many or a portion of their asset can be paid to the liabilities, NEO has 1.02 in the most recent quarter, which is not that far with Tesla's total ratio of 1.43. Having financial trouble last year and on the first quarter of 2020 brought by COVID-19, NEO, as of June 30, 2020, has 11.2 billion RMB or $1.6 billion of cash and cash equivalents, restricted cash, and short-term investment. This would give them the ability to further finance their growth and be an ongoing concern for at least a year. Moreover, as they are aggressive now on their operations, releasing actually EC6 by September, and could be another model which they said that they will announce every new day another model to release next year. They have issued a 1 billion units of additional offering of American Depositary Shares. Assuming that NEO can sell these additions of 1 billion units at $10, then they can have a $10 billion of additional capital, enough for them to expand their growth in China and also expand their market internationally. Second, the innovative battery as a service. The launching of BAAS today, August 20, 2020, is a game changer in EV industry. This model is applying the strategy of having a postpaid mobile plans, in which a buyer can choose to own a battery or list it according to their expected usage. This scheme would start at 70 kilowatt-hour battery pack and worry-free service package for only 890 RMB per month. It's worry-free because the owner can also swap the battery. It is rechargeable and upgradable. Once a buyer chooses BAAS, he or she can enjoy that 70,000 RMB off from purchase price of the car, plus government subsidy, purchase tax, and auto loans. This innovative service could drive its sales, as car price now of NEO is highly affordable among young professionals and middle-class families, as they can purchase AS6 now from 275,600 from being $358,000 or yuan, MSRP. Meanwhile, EC6, which could give Tesla Model Y a run of its money, will now be bought by 280,000 yuan. Meanwhile, ES8 can be purchased at 380,000 yuan. So it means a lower down payment is required. With that, it will encourage in China to more sales of electric vehicle. So those drivers or those owners using gas and oil would love now to purchase NEO because it's cheaper, and of course they can save from gas. I am a bit skeptical on this move at first glance because it will be handled by a separate entity, a battery asset company named Wuhan Winning Battery Asset Company Limited, in which NEO will hold a 25% interest along with CATL and other two investors. Knowing that NEO will still have significant influence, I am now confident that their needs for battery and after-sales service for BAAS won't be compromised, as they can make sure that the production of battery asset company won't be having a problem, therefore not sacrificing NEO's main interest. Further, this BAAS is not only good for marketability or increasing the sales of NEO due to lower pricing, NEO can also save a lot from this cost. NEO can save overhead cost because they will now deploy these battery things like leasing, maintenance, and swapping to battery asset company. So their gross margin would improve exponentially, I bet you, once this one is executed successfully on the third quarter or fourth quarter of 2020 or in the next year. NEO revenue will sky high. Number 3, increasing market share. Neo had quadrupled its delivery in July to 3,533. Noting that Neo had SUV, which arguably had a smaller market compared to sedan. Am I right? How much more? Once Neo would launch the highly anticipated 87 sedan, which could totally spark their business outlook. William Lee said that they would enter Europe by second half of 2021, while expecting by 2023 to 2024 to be in the main market. Considerably, that would mean a market in the United States of America wherein a lot of opportunities is waiting. Number 4, improved or flexibility on production capacity. Neo's production capacity can be increased into 2 shifts. As they said on their last earnings report in Q2, that they can double it. That means that their current normal capacity of 5,000 can be turned to 10,000 units per month or 30,000 units in a quarter as demand arises. A lot of analysts and investors are bearish for Neo because they believe that Neo has a limited capacity or production capacity and it don't own a factory. Yes, as now, Neo's car is being produced by Jack. But for me, they can actually open a new factory as the demand increases. So we just have to wait. And even they can have a factory in Germany or in San Jose, which they have an offices actually. So with that funding from the government, with the support of the Chinese government, and also having the trust from their suppliers, in fact, they're able to negotiate the payment of their payables from 60 to 90 days. And for me, that's a potential opportunity, or that's actually a benefit as an accountant to float my money, to float my working capital. That is, I can use most of my money to finance my growth than paying my trade payables. Finally, number 5, signing partnership. Neo had partnered with this major retailer of China on building their Neo house and space. This one could increase their retail presence at lower cost, therefore increasing their gross margin of their other revenue, at the same time saving their money from their cash burn, which actually they are doing last year, and that's why they have that cash problems. And when I first researched Neo, this is my first critique to them. Why have this lifestyle? Why give this lifestyle to these owners instead of focusing on marketability of their car? Because they have that technology, they have that first AI Nomi at the car, which I think could give value, and they have this BAAS now. So, but this is their model, this is what they want, this is what our founder want to give his owners, his customer, a lifestyle, because their market positioning is not only car manufacturer but also a lifestyle company, giving total comfort and extraordinary lifestyle among its customers. So, would you buy Neo? I personally have this stock with an average of 9.52 to date. I'm able to enter below $5 while having some profit taking along the way, and now decided to hold 1,000 shares and will continue to accumulate as time permits. Neo could be smaller, 10 times smaller than Tesla today. But one thing for sure, it has the potentials. It has the future. It has the management, a visionary leader who can execute things. It has this business model that could change the total landscape of electric vehicle or the whole auto industry itself. If you miss the run of Tesla, and then why miss the boat of Neo? Right? So Neo at below $20 is a big opportunity for us to enter at a lower cost. But do your own due diligence. But one thing I want to tell you that do not mind the analyst that downgraded this stock, because this stock to me per growth and peer potentials, peer its fundamentals is worth more than $15 with this revenue today. I strongly believe that it's able to reach $18 after Q2 if only Tesla didn't announce that 5-1 stock split. So time will come. Time will tell us that Neo can be a strong and profitable company, and share price would increase that will give us shareholders wealth at the long run. All for today, guys. If you like this video, please click that subscribe button and the like button. Also your notification bell so you will be keep updated on my upcoming videos. Always remember that every week I posted a video at least twice or once a week. So don't miss that out. Always remember in investing that you have to be money minded. See you next time.